Welcome to Vibe for Five Friday. You guys already know what time it is, and of course, this is the best weekend wind down you can ever ask for. Full of positive vibes. You already know how we do. Full of positive vibes. You are here with the 5D Life Coach. I hope your week was great. I hope it was amazing. Really quick, I need a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. You know, like I say, I don't care if you don't even like me. You know, this is your good deed of today. All right, I'm deboing you to do your good deed of today. All right, now that we got that out of the way, man. Today specifically, I had something on my mind that I really want to talk about. Have you ever had an opportunity come along, and maybe it wasn't the opportunity that you planned for yourself? You know, maybe you had bigger things in mind. Maybe you had a different route in mind, but you had this opportunity come along, and just something in you told you, like, hey, you know, maybe I should do this. But then ego came into play, and then he was like, I don't know how this looks. So, you know, you opted not to go that route, you know, because we have these plans for ourselves and we have it mapped out of which way we think it should go. And then there's God's plan. He has it mapped out. He has it orchestrated already. And sometimes these dots are connected unbeknownst to us. You know, it's orchestrated for us to take a step to the right in order to, you know, go around and get to the left. All right. Sometimes it's made like that. But what made me bring that up, because I had this person and they had an opportunity, like a really good business opportunity. I think it was like a food truck. I can't really remember what they were selling on it. I think it was like hot dogs or something like that. Now, this person, they want to own a restaurant. I think it was a food cart, which is just strictly made for like hot dogs and all this type of stuff. They want to own a restaurant someday. They have big dreams. They're a great cook. I mean, food's amazing. It's good. They got it. They don't really have the capital to start that restaurant right now. You know, they dream all day about how they want it to be, how they want it to be built out, but they don't have it. So opportunity came for this hot dog stand or whatever, and very low price. It was motivated by very low. It's like, oh my God, like, if I had time, I thought about doing it myself. But they declined, and I had no problem if that's something that you don't want to do. But the reason they declined was like, I can't have people looking at me thinking like I'm somebody that just sell hot dogs or something. I was like, are you serious? That's your reasoning? Yeah, I can't. People look at me like, no, I can't have that. No, that's not for me or whatever. I said, wow. I said, don't you want to be in the food industry? I was like, yeah. I was like, man, I would take that hot dog stand, take it downtown, or near those high rises where all those corporate businesses are. Every day at lunchtime, they're right there. I'll have, you know, that stand there. I think it's more than a stand, maybe like a little trailer, but it's strictly made for that. I'll have it sitting there every day. They come in. It'd be the best hot dogs. I make homemade chili. You know, sometimes I have samples of other stuff I want to sell in there as well, because it was dirt cheap for this thing. I'll make all that money. And then you probably make so much money in a busy area like that. You make so much money where you probably can only work lunchtime and, you know, be done. You wouldn't even have to run it the entire day. But then you can actually hire somebody to put them in there. You know, but my point is, like, the ego thing gets in our way. They have a plan of how they want to do these things, but yet not knowing that could be the way to go. You know, the people that you can meet doing something like that, you know, the people they probably missed out on meeting. You know, the relationships they missed out on building. You know, have samples of your best dish on a certain day, and people come in and they know about it. So guess what? When you make the money and you're actually able to get that restaurant or able to use business credit to get that restaurant, people already know you. They know your name. They know your customer service. They know how you operate. They know how you work. Ah, man, done deal. You already have a book of business built. But like, that was a deal like that shouldn't have been missed out on. But hey, you know, they missed out on it. They decided to go a different route, and now they're in a different situation now where they're having hardships in the monetary section factor, whatever. They're having a hard time having financial hardships right now. And I was like, if you'd have bought that thing for that price, oh my God, you'd be killing it, and you have money just coming in, flowing every day, whatever. But hey, we all been there. We all do that sometimes, but sometimes you have to go with your intuition. Your gut tells you what to do. Your intuition is able to be separated from your ego. Your ego tell you one thing, but sometimes you got to quiet that spirit. Take yourself out of this world. Pause, breathe, and say, hey, this world is temporary. All this judgment, all this stuff, all this pressure they put is really temporary. None of it matters. This place is a facade. None of it matters, because at the end of the day, we're all going to pass away. We all gonna get condolences on social media, and the world's gonna continue to move on. So you got to stop and think about what's important to you, your why, and actively take steps to get there. That's why I call it stepping stones. It's stepping stones sometimes to get to where we got to go. You can have passion for something, but you can take this vehicle and use it to get you to that area of where you actually want to be. We have to think like that. We have to. But they say done is better than perfect. All right, doing it halfway is better than not doing it at all. So we have to start actively taking these steps, however small they are. They're stepping stones to the bigger picture. But, I just want to get on here and say that because maybe someone else is put in these situations where they're looking at something. It's like, man, no, I can't do that. I can't, worried about what people are thinking. Worried about what people are thinking, or not wanting to deviate from the path you created for yourself when God had your path going a different direction. The way you want to go has this, and the way God wants you to go has a whole lot more. And we have to be mindful of that. But I want to get on here and talk to you guys today. Sometimes I have to get all deep and philosophical and all that. You know me. The 5D Life Coach, I go there. But thank you guys for being on here with me today. Of course, we're just happy to you. You just got stroked up. Bye.